Now, always had a dream as a kid. Always dreamed that there was a video game out there that would allow us to go anywhere in the real world. Excuse me. I mean, not the fictional worlds we see in video games, but the actual real world that we live in. Now, this was a lifelong dream of mine, but obviously due to limitations, this wasn't possible in video games until 2020, where actually maybe before, they might have done it before in different games, but it probably wasn't to this level. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now, when I first heard about this game, I remember thinking, you know, this is too good to be true, that you can go anywhere in the world. You know, I was born in Azad Kashmir, Pakistan, and I was thinking to myself, you know, just imagine I could fly over the house I was born in. Back in 1992, I was not born in a hospital, I was born in a house. Or yeah, or if I could fly above, you know, where I live in England, in Greater Manchester. So I wasn't sure whether it was a possibility, but apparently now it is, and here we are in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I mean, they released Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but I've been playing this game religiously here and there, much in its early days, but a bit less now. But I thought, let's get back into it, and I'm gonna go fly over Manchester, Greater Manchester, show you my hometown, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see where we want to fly. But yeah, let's start from Manchester Airport Runway 5L, and obviously I'm going to go with the Textron Aviation Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. Well, I need a plane that's going to obviously have what's it called, autopilot, so I can relax a bit, and also oh, where are we going now? Okay, back there. Yep. And also one that I can fly, and that's pretty quick enough for me to get to places. We'll see where we're gonna go. And I always play this with live time and weather. I don't know, I just love the, what's it called, I just love the immersion. I mean, look at that, 7:36 a.m. literally in England, where I am right now. I've just finished night shift, and now I am here about to fly over the virtual Earth in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So let's go back. Why does it always go back to the main menu? Come on, man. Right, let's go get into it. So we have spawned into Manchester, right. I don't know where we're going now. So I want to go over through Manchester. I have opened up a little nav map here. I'll zoom into there. I mean, I did do a bit of a test flight before starting this video. I mean, I'm going to go into Manchester City Centre first. Look at some places there. I'm a big football fan, so we need to see Old Trafford, the Etihad. I'm a Manchester United fan, but okay. Let's see them to the cricket ground. And from there, I think I'm going to go towards Rochdale, just there. That's my hometown, Oldham, Bury, around these ends. And then we'll take it from there, see where we go. But here we are. Need to set the heading towards north. Oh, it's already set, isn't it? Okay, we will select the heading and altitude. Let's see. We'll start about 2,000 altitude. I don't know whether you guys can see it or not. It's just there, 2,000 altitude, and at a vertical speed we're going to climb up about 500 feet per minute. So in about 2 minutes we'll get to 2,000. Well, that is too quick. That is very, very quick. Yeah, 500 feet per minute. Okay. Release the parking brake. Wait. Oh, what have I done there? 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 Right, let's get that back in. There's the auto throttle. Right. Here we go, okay. I've almost something up there, but just need to keep this level, get enough speed for it to get off the ground. Pretty quick, fairly quick. So this is Manchester Airport right there. Right, I think we can safely turn on the autopilot. Where's the autopilot button? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Click on autopilot, and as you can see, oh, my remote just fell. The plane is already going towards Manchester. You can see Manchester City right there. flying literally right over the airport. Alright, our altitude of about 800 feet right now. Altitude's right here, guys. Right there, bottom right. Top right, you got the compass, literally heading north. I mean, around these ends, I don't even need that little nav map. I can find out where I'm going. What this is Manchester, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't know whether to play more first person or third person like this, but let's see where it goes. Let's see how this goes. I mean, you can see it just like in real life. Whereas it's right there, isn't it? Right. Oh. There's the football ground and there's the cricket ground. Right, we'll be going east from here towards my hometown, towards the Etihad Stadium actually first. Oh, what have I done there? Right, might as well turn east. We are turning east and there is the football ground and there is the cricket ground. Amazing. It's crazy how close they are. It is crazy how close these two stadiums are to each other. Look at that. The distance ain't far. I mean, I've tried landing in this stadium. It is not easy landing in there with a plane. I've messed it up a lot, but yeah. Right, never mind. Manchester City Centre. I mean, we do have, what's it called? The Trafford Centre somewhere here, but it's just not there, unfortunately. Well, that's Media City right there, where the BBC and all them guys exist. And this is Manchester City Centre. It's a close representation to the real thing. Right. I mean, Arndale Shopping Centre is the main thing to look for, but there's a train station right there. I definitely know it's Victoria train station. Well, I think it is. Where's Arndale? Where is Arndale? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. That's Arndale Shopping Centre right there. You can just see that building right there. It just says Arndale right there. Oh, the planes are too fast. Planes are too fast. And just as we get there, there is the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City's football stadium right there. I mean, the Abu Dhabans have done a good job with the stadium, to be fair, in the surrounding area. Now, this ain't fully updated, to be fair. I don't know what they're doing here, but whatever work they were doing there when this came out, that's been completed. Newton Heath. Right, let's go towards home. Towards home. I mean, I've spotted my house a lot in this game, but I don't know what I've been spotted today. It's always tricky. It is always tricky. Well, let's see. Chadderton, Oldham. You can see Oldham's football ground from here, right there. That's Oldham Athletic, I think that is. I mean, have they been promoted into League 2? I don't know, I think they have. Oh well. You can see the Seven Sisters of Rochdale right there. Anybody that knows the Seven Sisters will know how famous it is in Rochdale. Wow. So from about 2,000 feet up, there's the football stadium. That's Oldham Athletic Football Stadium. I forgot what it's called. That's the local B&Q, which is a generic building, unfortunately, this. Nobody's updated that, but yeah. And Rochdale's not far. I mean, it's crazy how quick a plane is. Obviously, in a plane, you're getting here very, very quick. From Manchester to Rochdale in a car, we're talking half an hour, 45 minutes if the traffic is huge, let's just say. Welcome to Rochdale. These houses are definitely built up now. But yeah. That's the famous JD warehouse, I think. Or was it that? I don't know. Never mind. Right. This is Manchester Road coming from here. So my house is somewhere around this area here. That's all I can say. But here are the famous Seven Sisters. And me being a football fan, I just have to see the football ground. There it is. So Scotland Stadium, that's my old high school right here, I think. Fairlinge Park High School. Is it that? Or is it this? I think it's one of these two. It's one of these two. I think it's that one right there. I could be way off the mark, but yeah. Right, let's change the heading. Let's go back towards east. Don't know why. I want to see Leeds. I want to see Leeds. And from there, I think we'll see where we go from there. So here's Wardle. I think that's Hollingworth Lake right there. And this is Wardle. Why is it beeping? Why is it beeping? Am I going too fast? Yeah, just I'm going too fast. I'm speeding, aren't I, in a plane? Right, get that throttle right slightly back. Yeah, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. We don't want to slow down too much. I need to keep an eye on that speed. After Leeds, I don't know whether to go south, north. I don't know whether to go south towards London, land in London, or maybe north into Scotland, but let's see. So yeah, I see the M62 motorway is just there. Just that big stretch of road right there. That's it. This is apparently the highest motorway in England, or in Britain, in the UK. No, England, definitely England. Don't know how many meters up in the sky. There's that famous cottage in the middle. Right, I need to follow the M62, so head back towards east. Okay, I've overdone it. I've overdone it. No, actually, no, I haven't. What is this right here? I don't think that's there in real life. Oh, it's hard, you know, it's very hard to turn these planes quick enough. They're too fast. But this is the M62 right here, which I'm flying over. Yeah, that's the M62. That's Hollingworth Lake, I think, right there. I don't know. Whatever it is, but yeah. So we're flying over the M62, guys. We're going to Leeds, and from there, I think we're going to go north. We'll go towards Scotland, I feel. Glasgow, Edinburgh, maybe even more north. Let's see how long we have. There's a bit of a haze here. There's Elland. Been doing a lot of Amazon Flex deliveries here, so I've been in this place regularly. I mean, are we going to see any bit of Leeds? The clouds are not allowing us. New Farnley, Lower Wortley. I've not heard of this. I might have heard of Wortley, Lower Wortley. I don't know. Armley, Wither Park Industrial Estate, Beeston. Oh, I've heard of Beeston. Beeston and Holbert. Yeah. Leeds is literally on our right. It's literally east. So Huddersfield and Bradford. I don't know, Bradford, I'm not sure about that either. That's probably stuck in the clouds as well. It doesn't look like, not as much, but I decided to come to Leeds and the city is just absolutely covered in smoke. Okay, we are flying over Leeds right now. There's Beeston. There's a stadium right there. There's a football stadium. I'll zoom in. It'll probably take forever to turn. So that's Elland Road. You know, I love my football stadiums. And here's the city centre. Okay, we're getting a decent view. We're getting a decent view just above the clouds. That is Leeds city centre. Not too clear. Oh well, I was hoping for something better. No worries, but let's just check little nav map. if there was only a button just to go through the two apps. Is there anything you really want to see? I'm thinking Newcastle. We'll fly over Newcastle and then on to Edinburgh, Scotland, the main cities. Let's see how far north we can go. Aberdeen. Let's see. Newcastle. Newcastle it is. So guys, I've not played this game in a while and I thought I'd give it a go again. I just love flying. It's just very relaxing, to be honest. And guys, if there's any other part of the world that's beautiful or where you live, if there's any part of the world you want me to see fly over, then please let me know in the comments and I'll definitely give it a go. I mean, the whole world is literally in this game, so which is crazy, and I will definitely fly over it. So please do let me know in the comments and I will certainly give it a go. Now we're flying north. Can I make this thing go any faster? I can, but I think it'll just start over speeding. Just put a few more increments onto the throttle. There you go. I don't know what the engine's at 88%, as you can see down here. Are we gaining speed? No. I mean, there's certain planes where you can literally control the speed. I don't know whether you can do it with this one or not. I think with this one you just have to kind of play about with the throttle. Let's give it a bit more. I mean, have I still got the lights on? Let's find out here. The strobe lights and... Right, these are air conditioning. I mean, every plane has lights. Oh, there they are. What's this? Landing light. I've got all this on. I need to switch this off. I mean, it's not really going to matter. But I like to keep it as realistic as possible. Seatbelt. Okay, that's inoperative. No smoking inoperative. What's this? Cabin lighting. That's usually for the night. And I am gaining speed. I've got to 169. Okay, what's in front of us? Bro, if Newcastle is this long. Bro, from there to Scotland, Edinburgh, Glasgow. We got a while, mate. Wow, they got a place here called Dumfries. Dumfries? Fries? Freeze? I don't know what that is. Dumfries? I think that's Dumfries. Yeah, that's Dumfries. Okay. Has it just sent me back towards that? Okay. Where are we looking? Darlington, Middlesbrough, Durham. Should I go towards Middlesbrough and Sunderland? Wow, Sunderland and Newcastle are right next to each other. Why does it keep resetting itself? So can you see that green wiggly thing? That's the route I've done so far. Well, let's get back into the sim. Yeah, this is just... I don't know how much of Newcastle we're going to see, but yeah. Wow, that thing looks like it's got a face on it. I mean, look at that. Two eyes and a scary face. That river right there. I think, you know what, after Newcastle, I'm probably going to get this plane higher. Get this plane higher out of these thick clouds. The clouds up there don't matter. I don't know how high they are, but 2,000 feet. I don't know. I don't think any plane should be flying at 2,000 feet, if I'm not wrong. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. Can somebody actually tell me in the comments how high planes actually fly? These ones. No, we're not talking about the airliners. They're like 40,000 feet, 35,000 feet. I think the Concorde was at 60,000. I'm not sure about these little things here. I don't know how high up they fly. I mean, I'm not even being biased. I've lived in this country since I was 3 years old. England is beautiful. Parts of England is beautiful. This is going to be a very, very controversial comment for some. But there's beauty there. Look at this. In the countryside, England is beautiful. I have to say that. It's just in the towns and cities we live in, it's kind of just doesn't show it. But look at that. The countryside is clean. I mean, the people that probably live here. Look at these houses here. Wherever this is. What is this? What's this place called? North Cowton. People probably live the life here. I mean, I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is, or the internet, or the phone networks, but yeah. I mean, how far are these clouds, I wonder? How far is Newcastle? So as we get closer to Newcastle, we're back in the clouds. Yes, that cloud I was thinking about, I was seeing just then, we're back in there. Back in there. Newcastle's not far though. Maybe another 5 minutes, I'd say, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we're not far. I mean, I could look into Sunderland. Countryside. And slightly more towards east. I mean, it feels close yet still very, very far. I should have picked something quicker. I thought I had a quick enough plane to get it. For you guys, obviously, I'm skipping out the boring bits, the long journeys, so with me it feels like forever. I mean, I started recording, what, 43 minutes ago? So for you guys, it's going to be a matter of minutes getting from Leeds to Sunderland to Newcastle, I assume, when I edit this video, but for me it's taking forever. I feel hungry as well. I feel a bit peckish. I think after Newcastle, I'm just going to set this to autopilot towards Edinburgh. I'm going to go down and get some food. So we've got to Sunderland. I mean, I just want to see where the football stadium is. I can't find it. I think it's just there. Right there. So I don't know. It depends on you. When it comes to you guys, it depends on the size of your screen. If you're not watching a phone, you probably can't see. If I zoom in, there it is. There it is. Okay. Right there. So I'm just going to fly north. Let's get this heading north. I mean, it's going to take its time to turn. One thing you got to realize about planes is they take their time turning because they're so fast. It's not like a car turning at a junction where you slow right down. Right, okay, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Have I... Oh, there it is, okay. I mean, when I used to do the delivery job for the company I work for, Lancashire Farm Dairies, the yogurt company, I used to come Sunderland weekly to do a delivery for one customer. There's a stadium. It's going to be an industrial area somewhere around this area here, I think. I can just see the top of it right there. So it's going to be somewhere here, I assume. But yeah, it's a very famous stadium, this. I mean, almost all the stadiums, all the big stadiums are famous in England. But yeah, that is the Stadium of Light. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty, guys. Right. Newcastle. Oh, I can see clouds above Newcastle. Okay, I think we're gonna not have the same look. Right, we're in the northeast of England, but we're gonna fly northwest towards Newcastle. Newcastle is in the northeast of England, but it's gonna be northwest of Sunderland, let's just say. So we're flying above Newcastle. I think we're just gonna see the more famous landmarks. I mean, there's a little pins here, those show famous landmarks. There's a racing, that looks like what, a smaller football stadium. It might be Gateshead FC. Yeah, that looks like a football stadium with a racetrack. Could be Gateshead FC, yeah. So that's like a mini Newcastle United Football Club or Baltic Flour Mills. That would be famous? Okay, never mind, probably is. Sage, Gateshead. I mean, I've only come to Newcastle a few times in my life to do deliveries for my company, Tyne Bridge. And there is St James's Park. I mean, cities like Leeds and Newcastle, when you only got one football club, the football fans are fairly united, extremely united. Then you got like places like Manchester, London, which have multiple big football clubs, Premier League clubs, where the city is going to be absolutely, you know, divided in that sense. Right, where are we going now? We're going to be going towards Edinburgh, northwest, slightly more north in the northwest region. Let's just turn it there. Let me get this plane higher now. It's going to get that altitude higher out of the clouds. Going to get to about 5,000 feet, I'd say. 5,000 feet and vertical speed about 600 feet per minute. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Is it heading towards Edinburgh or just slightly east of Edinburgh? So I'll just need to slightly increment the heading to a bit more west. And the plane's gonna start building speed. I'm just gonna put the throttle to full speed. It's gonna need it because it is going up. The plane is gaining altitude. You cannot tell from here, can you? Slightly, you can just see slightly the nose is up, but yeah. Get out of the clouds. Well guys, yeah, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go grab some food because I am starving. So I've just eaten and we're almost at Edinburgh. Perfectly timed, and you can see I'm sweating. It's a bit warm and I just had the spiciest peri chicken ever. Right, time to get into Edinburgh now. Something to my mouse. I cannot see. Oh, there you are. So Edinburgh City is right ahead of us. I mean, I've been there once and it is definitely a beautiful city. Went to the main castle. I think the castle at the top somewhere. It was quite at the top of a hill. I don't know, I might see it here, but I do remember Fast and Furious 9 or Fast and Furious 8 was recorded, partially recorded in the city, where the girl, I forgot her name, I think Ramsey her name is, she was just crashing through the city in that big van. So as usual, as you would, I'm going to check the football stadiums. I can see one right there, just there. Well, Palace of Holyrood House. Okay, we've got a few palaces here and whatnot. Palace, Dynamic Earth, Palace of Holyrood House. So we've got a couple of stadiums here. That looks like a smaller one, this one here, and that is probably... I mean, I think there's two football teams in Edinburgh. I think Hibs or Hibernian, and I don't know the other. If anybody can let me know in the comments. I don't know which one. If I can zoom into that, might say something. No? No, I can't tell. I can't tell, unfortunately. Is there any other here? There's a football stadium right there as well. Well, I think that's the castle, Edinburgh Castle. That's the castle I went to. Yep, definitely. I do remember taking a picture from the top there, looking towards the sea. Right there. Well, that's the other football stadium. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but okay. No, hold on a minute. There's a third one there. And there's one behind. There's four. Okay. It's got a bit of a glitch there. It's like a hill's been built into it. Right, time to head towards Glasgow. Glasgow, said that in a Scottish accent. And we're probably landing Glasgow as well. I want to know where the landing. We're gonna have to come right through there. Right there. So we'll head west, and right there we'll land. If I can make it right. I mean, we're not in an airliner, so speed's a bit easier to control. So we're gonna head right west. Yeah, bang on west. And here's Edinburgh Airport right here, so we're gonna fly over that. No need to worry about that. You know what? Sod it, let's go to Glasgow. Let's see the football stadiums. Let's see Glasgow City. Glasgow, guys, you can see just right there. If I zoom in, you can see the city right there. I can't see the airport, but we're gonna have to. I mean, first I was going towards the airport, not towards the airport, just a bit towards the other side, and just obviously then I could line up nicely. But now, because I've decided to go through the city, I'll have to re-line up for the airport. I mean, the landing's the best, but if you can nail the landing, it feels like the whole flight was worth it. When you can't nail it, you mess up, then you're like, what a waste of time. But that's where the entertainment is, isn't it? So let's see if I can land, if I can nail the landing. That's the best bit. That's the main event, which is why I'm always right at the end. I mean, I've only ever been to Glasgow once in my life. This is probably 2006, 2007 or 2006. I do remember getting the OG PSP. Oh, memories with that. Memories. And I remember just recently before that I went to Glasgow to meet some cousins. They live in Birmingham now, but I do remember visiting them, and they had a PSP and I was showing it to my dad. Eventually he bought me one. Those were probably some of the best gaming days of my life with the OG PSP. I think my brother bought the PSP Vita, but it just was not the same. It just was not the same. But I can see the airport's just there. That little marker's good. At least I know where the airport is. And this little blue thing, what is this? Is that one of the stadiums or is that something else? Right, this is definitely the city here. I don't know what that is. I'm curious to know what that is. It's not one of the football stadiums, I don't think. That could be a football stadium right there, but when we get closer we will realise. That's when we will find out, mate. What is that thing? I'm just looking at... yeah, that's Celtic Park, isn't it? Yeah, that's a Celtic football stadium right there. That's what the green thing was all that time. Is that Rangers or is that something else? Rangers is usually blue. That looks like a different colour. I'll go towards it anyways, just out of curiosity. Yeah, just change the heading left towards whatever that red thing is. It's probably definitely, I don't know, it might be Rangers, is it? Okay, Hampden Park. Oh, okay, it's not Rangers. I think it's Scotland's National Football Stadium. Yeah, that's Scotland's National Football Stadium. Hampden Park. Of course, how do I not remember? So this city has 3 known football stadiums. This is Celtic Park right there. Probably the biggest, I think, widely accepted as the biggest football club in Scotland, Celtic. Yep, there you go. So that's Hampden Park right there. So where's Ibrox Rangers? I think it's just behind it there. That's Hampden. I mean, I can't see anywhere here. That's Glasgow Central right there. That's the city centre of Glasgow. I think that's... is that Ibrox? That has to be Ibrox. Please be Ibrox. Oh, I can't find it. Where is Ibrox? Oh, it's there, I think. It's right there. We'll go there and then from there we'll start making our way to the airport. Yeah, let's go towards Ibrox. You can see a lot of Scotland in the background. And we're in Glasgow. We're gonna have to line up for the airport now, but yep, that's the Ibrox Stadium. So we've covered the 3 football stadiums of Glasgow. Let's take a look now. I'm just gonna have to go round like that. So yeah, this is gonna take time. This is not a quick fix landing. This is not GTA, flying a plane in GTA. This is a flight simulator, so we have to take that into account. Yeah, that's Ibrox Stadium right there. I mean, so they decided to name their club Rangers. I mean, there's a place there called Govan. Could have been Govan FC. Maybe. Partick. I mean, there's a football club in Scotland called Partick Thistle. So that's Partick, and could that be... it's Partick Thistle in Glasgow? I mean, I can't see any football stadium here, so... I'm not sure. I'll have to Google that. .90-degree turn. This is where it starts to turn fun, guys. This is where it becomes fun. I will be turning off the autopilot soon because I prefer to land the plane manually. I do use it towards the end at times. I mean, there's autopilot still engaged. You can see that little white line, which basically means it's still on. I'm going to keep it on for now. Actually flying away from the airport. Right, let's turn more. Where's the airport now? Can I see it's just there? Yeah, I think we're gonna turn. We're gonna turn. We're probably under hitting the turn. It's gonna head more south. Yeah. Mugdock. What a name for a place. Mugdock. There's the... I think I've turned a bit too quick, guys. Let's see. Right, slow the plane right down. Let's turn the flaps on. Obviously the game doesn't recognize I'm trying to land, so I'm going to turn the autopilot off from here. And I'm going to, right, as you can see, I'm moving the yokes right now. I'm going to take this plane down myself. Right, let's just give it a bit more juice. We don't want it dropping too quick, but yeah. Guys, you want to look at the versus speed here, that I'm going down at 1500 feet per minute. I hate this game. This game has had this habit when you're getting close to landing to an airport, it just loses frames for whatever second, but I think I've got this fairly under control. I think we're going to land nicely. I'm not too close to the airport. I'm not, sorry, the runway. I'm not lined up, but I think we've got enough. I think there will come a point when the game will realize I'm trying to land. On the top right here on the objectives, it'll start giving me landing objectives. But just not yet. I'm at 15 degrees flaps. For those of you that don't know, flaps obviously make the plane... It's these things right here, you can see they're going slightly lower. I mean, you can obviously, the plane can obviously go slower. Then flaps turn and it gives it a bit more drag underneath, which means you can obviously slow down the plane quite a bit, and it kind of floats in the air. Yeah, it's telling him to retract the flaps. It still doesn't recognize I'm trying to land, but no worries. No, let's just get it. 30 degrees flaps. No. Oh, going the other way. Still bent. Now the plane is obviously trying to go upwards. But I'm not gonna let it, because I've got the flaps up full. I'm at 93 airspeed. I think that's a fair speed for this plane to land. Four miles away from the airport, and I think I've got this. From Manchester to Glasgow. Detoured to Leeds to Newcastle, Edinburgh. 5 cities. 5 great British cities. Yeah, we've got this now. I've got this. Let's get to here. Just get the camera slightly higher so I know where I'm going. Right there. I might be under-hitting this. Hold on a minute. Let me just turn the throttle up a bit. I don't want to be falling too quick. Right, so there you go. It's realized. It has now realized that I'm trying to land. The objectives are telling me to prepare for landing, which I've already done ages ago. Well, let's get that throttle down. Yeah, I can just float nicely down. Oh, I've overdone it now. I've overdone it. So I'm trying to compensate and not land into this little sand here. We overdid it, but no, we're going to get there. I'm not fully straight. Oh, it's hard. It's hard when you're doing it manually. I mean, look at that. Look at the angle. Look at the angle. Oh, I've got it. So I've pulled the throttle all the way back, so it's literally got no power, and oh, that plane's just gone up right there. Are we going to hit this landing nicely, butter, or not? Okay, yep. That's fine, and I'm kind of losing control on the runway here. Whoa, where we going? No, strip. Oof. I mean, that was decent until the end. But yeah, guys, let's just take a look at that flight. I mean, that green blue line. I don't know what the color change means, but I think, yeah, I think I went. I think that's probably when I went to 5,000 right there. But yeah, that was that flight, guys. Thank you so much for joining. If you like seeing this, let me know in the comments. If you want to see me go to a certain place in the world, maybe where you live, maybe there's a very famous place, then please let me know. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you again next time.